18th part of When Your Possessive Boyfriend is a Psycho, Wants to Keep You to Himself Only. Author point of view. Keeping his hand firm at your mouth, he placed aside the and pulled out his phone. He called someone. Jimin. How can they find this place? Your fearful eyes fell on that only weapon. Fixing your eyes on him, you moved your hand to it. It was the matter of a moment that your fingers wrapped around it, and Jimin's gaze moved from your face to your hand. Adrenaline rushed into you, and your hand raced to attack him. Dropping the phone, he held your wrist. You put your other hand too and used all your force. Jimin, you are going to regret it. Heavy footsteps approaching the main door. You struggled more and he had to remove his hand from your face. Getting the chance, you yelled, Yan, Tae-hung, Jimin, you. He snatched the bag and grabbed you. Ta opened the door. His voice bloomed life in you. Jimin stood and put you on his shoulder. Yan, Tae-hung, I am here. Help me. Jimin fastly walked to the kitchen and left you on the floor. Were fired and threats were announced through speaker. Moving to cabinet, Jimin brought out and many magazines that he stuffed in his pant pockets. Jimin, he cannot win. The door was near to break. You only need few more minutes, but he came to you with an injection. Sean, Jimin, you cannot run with these feet anyways. Not giving you any chance, he injected it inside of. Soon you drifted to sleep. Again putting you on the shoulder, he moved towards the door. Jimin was driving fast. He smiled when he looked at your unconscious figure on front seat. His brows knitted when he saw a trail of cars after him. Jimin, they think they can get me? He pressed the accelerator. Tae-hung was in the car that was after Jimin's. Ta, faster, he yelled. A guard aimed at car's tire. Sugar, don't. She must be in. We cannot take the risk. Ta, do something, Hang. Jimin's car slowed down when he saw an arm of vehicles coming from front. Namjoon was leading them. Suga, we already did. They all speed up and then stopped when Jimin suddenly turned to left and entered in forest. What is he doing? There is no way there. Tae-hung pushed out the driver and took the seat. His heart was dying to feel you. Suga, be careful, Tae-hung. He owns this forest and knows every path of it. Tae-hung followed in after him. The route was uneven and Jimin was fast. Suga, we will lost him like this. Ta, no. His heart droned when suddenly Jimin speeded up and then jumped out of the car. Suga, what the? Keep driving. Get near to car. He ordered the nervous Tae-hung and left the car to follow Jimin. Your car stopped by hitting into a tree. Tae-hung got out and reached to you. Tae-hung, Yan, seatbelt kept you at your place, but your closed eyes was stopping his heart. He opened the door and patted your face. Ta, Yan. He tried to breathe normally when he caught your bruised wrists and injured feet. He carefully carried you out. Namjoon also reached. Namjoon, is she fine? Ta, I don't know. He placed you inside the car. Ta, we need to go to hospital right now. Namjoon nodded and started the car. Sitting beside you, Tae-hung engulfed you. Ta, I will not let anything happen to you. After an hour of inspection and treatment, doctors let Tae-hung come in. Ta, how is she, doctor? Doctor, we treated her feet and wrist, but she needs time to wake up, as a strong dose was injected. Tae-hung went closer to you. A bluish mark on your cheek boiled his blood. Doctor, and make sure that she does not weigh on her feet much. Ta, I will take care of her. He sat near you when the doctor left. Few hours passed. Suga called him. To receive it, he left the room. Your eyelids moved. Slowly, you opened your eyes, and the strong light made you close them. Jan, Tehong, you mumbled, and when the flashes struck through your mind, you sat up while panting for air. Shaking in fear, you looked around. Jan, what will he do with me? Putting away the sheet, you aimed to step down, and door opened. Hey, don't, Jan Tehong. You were shocked. All the fear faded, and you stumbled to him. Before you would fall down, he held you and lifted you. He sat on the bed with you. Jan Tehong, you like a scared child you tried to hide in him. Jan, yes, I am here. You are fine. Relax. You were crying with closed eyes. Jan, he hurt me. He on your head. Jan, my feet. Can I be able to walk again? Sure fear clenched his heart. You will walk soon, my baby, but for that, you will eat properly, rest, and do everything that I say. Your fingers moving on his chest, Jan. Never leave me alone. You sent me home, and he was there. I told you to come with me. That guilt did not let him sleep in last 3 days. Da, I am so sorry, my sweet baby. You opened your eyes and looked up. Jan, my dad. Da, I told him. He will come soon. He tried to place you on the bed, but your arms around him. Jan, I will die in fear if you away even for a second. I am warning you, Tehang. If you leave me, I will not forgive you. I also don't want to go away. He searched for words. Baby, no one believed that Jimin kidnapped you. To take statement, officer will come. Can you answer their questions? You were thinking, if you don't want to, then Jean, I will. I want him to be punished. He relaxed, my brave baby. Your father came and Dehang tucked you in bed, Joe, my daughter. He looked so weak and your heart ached by seeing tears in his eyes. Joe, are you alright? Jan, I am fine, Dad. Please don't worry. Dehang was standing with a straight face. Suga told him earlier that he could not catch Jimin, and he was now more paranoid for your safety. Joe, what? Who did this with you? You and Tehang exchanged a glance. Jan, Jimin, Joe, what? Jan, you should have believed me when I told you about him. But more than your daughter, you trusted your friend. He looked shocked and guilty. Joe, Jimin, he was also missing. Jan, he noticed that he was conscious of Tehang. Officers came to record statement. Joe was asked to step out. Officer, questions might be personal, so Mr. Kim, if you leave. Yeah, no, you will not leave Tehang. You said being afraid. He sat on bed and put his arm around you. Ta started, officer. You told them everything. It was easy because Tehang was with you. Officer, did he assaulted you? You gulped while your hands trembled. Officer, did he touch you? That is enough. He stopped them when you hugged him and your figure was slightly shaking. The moments when Jimin tied you on the bed were flashing back. Relax, baby. You are safe. Officer, I am sorry, but to proceed with allegations, we need to know. Jan, he did not but wanted to. These marks, he tied me on the bed and would not stop if a call had not interrupted him. You said while sticking to Tehang. He has a mafia history. Investigate his father too. There is no way that he does not know about his activities. Officers exchanged a look and then nodded. Jan, ask them to leave. You murmured. They left. You looked up at Tehang. Jan, I would kill him myself if he. Jan, don't say that. He placed back your head on his. Jan, I hate him so much. And Maf both are trying to find him. Don't worry. and think about him. You just need to focus on getting better. Hein and Joe came in. Jan, Mom, leaving Taehong, you hugged her and cried. Joe realized that he never gave you love and protection of a mother. Hein, what that monster did with you. Taehong, when will we take her home? I will take care of you, my daughter. Ta, she will stay here for a few days. Jan, no, you pouted. Joe, don't worry, I will take you home. You can get this treatment there as well. Taehong's eye twitched. To be continued. Thanks for watching and love you all.